I'm Eva with Cooking with Quarantine Basics, and today we are making a Paraguayan chicken soup, which is also known as Vori Vori.
Okay, so today we're going to be making a Paraguayan soup called Vori Vori. We pull out the bag of cornmeal, a bag of, what's this, a box of bone broth, and put together a pretty awesome soup. So to that we're going to add some cheese, some veggies, and some fresh chicken thighs that we're going to get going. So just talk over the steps. We're going to chop up the veggies right now. Then we're going to sear the chicken in the pan. We'll throw the veggies in with that, get those going with some aromatics, add the broth, get that to a simmer, and while that's cooking, we're going to use the cornmeal to make some dumplings. So we're going to mix in a little bit of the veggies, the cheese, a little bit of the broth into that cornmeal, form some little balls, and that's how the soup gets named Vori Vori. We'll throw those into the broth, and they'll finish up cooking in there, and then we'll serve the soup.
Daddy, you keep on calling it Vori Vori. Call it Vori Vori because we're English.
Okay. So we'll call it Vori Vori. We'll go back and
American.
forth. We'll go between Vori Vori and Vori Vori.
Actually, my brother, whenever he like has a completely different conversation, I just say something completely different from the category he's talking about. Like, he's like, did I ask?
Does that happen often?
No.
No?
Yes! It actually happens like
daily?
24/7.
Yeah.
Like very daily. Like, I think this
You guys like to give each other a hard time, don't you?
Yeah. Every day, probably like in the morning or at nighttime, I start crying.
What?
I have very soft feelings and heart.
You have a very tender heart. You're a very good person.
Tender. Not like tender chicken. Tender feelings. Not tender chicken feelings. Like emoji feelings. Like,
Are you going to get to those peppers for you, or am I chopping those?
I'm chopping them.
Okay.
Okay, I was just making sure you weren't cutting those yet.
Yeah.
Don't do my job, Dad.
Don't you worry.
Don't do my job with the coffee mug. Like, I heart job coffee mugs. List about coffee mugs. You know those ones, like, they're pretty popular in workplaces because, like, all the work people have it.
So how many workplaces have you worked in with people with coffee?
I think it was just Mom's hospital that she goes to.
Oh, okay.
My mom's a nurse at a
She
hospital. She's one of those like baby nurses.
Labor and delivery.
Labor and delivery. If you guys don't know what labor and delivery is, and you're a boy, do not ask in the comments. You're just gonna want to slide. I'm just gonna... Story of the day. So, actually, in the beginning, we told you this is a Paraguayan soup, Paraguayan chicken soup, and we were supposed to go to Paraguay, like during the summer, and we hope we still can, but, whoa, but, anyways, but...
Were you unscrewing the drawer full while you were talking?
No, it's just how...
Show them what that is.
I know. It's just a drawer screw that fell. But anyways, we're still hoping we can go and
Yes, we are.
We
We're
we're really hoping that we can go because we've been practicing for a while speaking Spanish. So I hope we can go.
Hope we can go. Okay, so we've got all of our veggies chopped up. I've got the onions and the peppers loaded up in one bowl. So we've got the onions, peppers here. We've got the garlic. We've got some really finely chopped green onion and the peppers, because that's going to go into our dumplings. And then for garnish, at the end, we've got the green part of the green onions sliced up and separated out. So now we're ready to move on to get our chicken seared off in the pan. So we're gonna break and head over to the stove.
So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you what we have so far and what we have in the pan so far. So I'm just gonna get my stool and Dad, what we have so far. That looks great. It's getting definite color. Right, Dad?
Yeah, I could actually, I've probably flipped it just a minute early. I'm gonna get a little bit darker than that. So the second side, we'll let it go for a little bit longer.
Well, our raw meat is done cooking. That's good. And, well, I'm not going to take the camera off of the camera stand. But our raw meat is done cooking. So, since that's done, we are right now, Dad, what are we doing?
Just adding some veggies in.
We're adding all our veggies in. All of them?
We're adding in the onions and the peppers.
Onions and peppers.
And we're gonna let those just get started.
Just onions and peppers. Just onions and peppers. Just. Then we're gonna add some salt.
Salt, some pepper.
Salt. I'm gonna add some pepper. Some pepper.
Just give that a
The
stir.
main ingredients of small specks, like dust, but edible. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, guys, I just want to tell you something. Or I want to ask my dad something. Dad, have we even used the chicken broth yet?
No, we're about to. So right now I'm adding.
About to.
So right now I'm adding some oregano and some parsley onto the veggies, just to help bring out some more flavor. And then I'm going to add the garlic, and then we're going to add our chicken broth.
Chicken broth.
So we've got onions, sweet peppers, garlic, oregano, and some parsley.
Parsley. Okay.
Just going to give that a stir, and then we're going to be adding our broth here in just a minute.
Okay,
All right,
okay,
so
guys.
now we're going to add in some lemon broth. So this is just like, you can use chicken stock. We've got a ton of bone broth. It's going to add a good body and help us kind of like fast forward to building a good stock.
Oh my gosh. Dad, are you adding that whole thing?
Yes, we are. Okay, and then we're going to add the chicken back in.
That's white soup.
We're going to add the chicken back in, and then we're going to add some more water to just kind of like top it off.
Water? We added some water to it?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just to give it a little bit more broth.
I added a little bit, but then my dad added like a really strong pour. Like a waterfall. A waterfall in here. Like literally, just imagine a waterfall. Bam! A waterfall. Running in there. Just bam, a waterfall. That's basically what happened.
So now we gotta work on our dumplings, Eve.
So what we have here is we just have 1 cup. 1 cup, the measuring type, non-actual 1 cup. Hey, this actually sounds like I'm in a cave. not the actual 1 cup.
All right.
Let's actually get started though.
All right. So measure out. We're gonna get a cup and a half of this, okay?
Cup and a half.
Cup and a half.
So we're gonna do.
We're gonna do one of these, and then we're gonna fill up half of one. And we're just eyeballing it.
Eyeballing.
Eyeballing it. What does that mean?
Like just go for it.
Just go for it. That looks good. Look at that. That's actually like perfect. Perfect. You gotta show the eyeball, that calibrated eyeball right there.
My dad eyeballed this. Okay,
Right,
time to dump. Like dumping your boyfriend.
When do you have a boyfriend? Paraguay and cheese? But we don't have any.
Queso Paraguay.
So we're gonna kind of do like a little bit of ricotta for the softness, and then some queso fresco. And so between the two of those, it'll get the flavor and the texture close. Not perfect, but it'll be close. So that's about 5 ounces of the ricotta. And I'm gonna do about the same with the queso fresco.
What? What's that? Oh wait, Noah.
Yeah, boys are downstairs playing video games.
My brother's downstairs playing video games. I probably think he's playing with his friends. Or playing on the VR headset.
So this is queso fresco. So it's a little bit firmer than the ricotta.
Wait, I wanted to put that in.
Can you break those up with the spoon?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's way harder. Queso fresco is not
Way harder.
easy to. You do it.
Okay.
I make you do all the hard work. Well,
All right, I'm actually just gonna break this up with my fingers.
It actually
makes it way
is
easier.
crummy. And let me try that.
Okay, go ahead.
You should have told me that when I was doing it. Tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
If the queso fresco is too hard, just do this.
And actually, just get your paws right in there and mix in the cheese with the flour, with that corn flour.
It's like sand, but
And so
like
into
really
this, we're
hard.
gonna add in some pepper. All right, look out, Eve.
Just a sec. Wait, you can add it in while mixing.
That sounds like a great idea, actually.
It smells so good. I love the smell of food.
Okay. And next, we're gonna add in some of the broth. Just gonna add in a lot of the flavor. All right, so watch your hands, because this is gonna be a little bit hot still, but it'll cool off as we mix it.
Okay.
All right, watch out. We may have to add some more.
That sounds so gross.
We may have to add in some more of the cornmeal.
You're
but
on
we'll just-
your own, buddy boy.
We'll add in a
You're
little
on
bit
your
at a
own.
time until the dough comes together.
You're on your own, buddy boy.
So it looks like I need a little bit more broth there.
Ew. This is gross.
Gross.
I don't like it. It sounds like pee when you add it in.
What? Gross.
You know, I have a bunch of dough stuck in the middle of my nails. I don't really cut my nails much. I'm gonna go wash.
Okay, you wash. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the cornmeal. Try to get that dough to come together.
Okay, I have washed my hands. They are very clean. Then show your hands to the camera.
Actually, not that bad.
Show the back.
Homer Simpson sock on the ground. We were trying to wear matching socks today, and apparently Eva took her sock off.
I took one of my socks
Hey,
off.
get your dirty sock off our counter. Get it off our workspace.
I know, but
Oh, this is totally getting edited out. There's no way I'm going to put that on camera.
yes, you are.
I am? All right,
Guys,
we'll discuss it in the.
Comment down below. Comment down below if you know what show this is from.
I think everybody knows.
I think everybody knows. It's
All right,
very.
hey, you put the plate down. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands.
Okay. I literally just did that though. Done.
All right. So I want you to come back. I want you to see what I did there. So you're gonna take a pinch like that.
But why
You're
can't
gonna-
it have chicken?
You're gonna put it in between your hands like this, Eve, and just lightly press them together and just keep rolling until you have a ball.
It's warm.
It is warm. It's from the broth.
Gross. I don't like warm food that's not cooked.
You want
yet.
cold food?
But it's not even cooked and it's warm. I don't like that feeling. I just don't like it. It just
That one's a little big.
doesn't make me feel right. And I am the profector.
The profector? What's a profector?
If it is not very like a ball, I just make it more like a ball.
Perfector?
Yeah, profector. Don't want to hurt you guys. Just want to pick you up. Then. Queso Fresco. So many. So many little baby dumplings. I just dropped that one like yeet. Yeet. Y-E-E.
Did you just say yeet?
Yeet. You. Okay, guys, something really cool just happened with our dumplings. They puffed up. Like, it's really cool. They puffed up and it was awesome. And we'll show you guys in just a minute. This is the chicken I got. I cut it with a spoon. I'm so ridiculous. That's good. That's actually better than I expected. Make sure that subscribe button, if it is red, make it gray right now. Hit that notification bell and hit that like button right now or else. Bye!